Elon's out-of-the-box ideas and unconventional approach to problem-solving has set him apart from the competition, and this is the most visible at the new Gigafactory. So what new, interesting, and unorthodox rules has Elon come up with for his new factory? Let's take a look at all that and more in today's video. From his interactions with the media, it is pretty clear that Musk is not a fan of meetings, bureaucracy, hierarchy, or any system that impedes immediate communication. He prefers to have people apply common sense to the task at hand. And if employees don't meet his expectations, he can be ruthless. Musk has been known to crusade against what he considers time-wasting measures, like big meetings. And sure, it makes sense. In the time it takes up to set a meeting, you could actually get some work done. This is why the company discourages excessive meetings. Musk even mentioned that they should get rid of frequent meetings unless the matter was to be communicated urgently. Also, get rid of frequent meetings unless you are dealing with an extremely urgent matter. Meeting frequency should drop rapidly once the urgent matter is resolved, Musk told staff. With the number of useless meetings that we've tolerated in our workplaces, this is a rule that actually makes sense. Another thing that sets Tesla apart is their reliance on no-nonsense terms. While looking at Elon, you might think that he would be the guy to appreciate technical jargon and acronyms. This couldn't be further from the truth. Elon has actually said in internal communications that all communication should only include as few acronyms as possible, as they only confuse employees. Don't use acronyms or nonsense words for objects, software, or processes at Tesla. In general, anything that requires an explanation inhibits communication. We don't want people to have to memorize a glossary just to function at Tesla, he said. In a traditional corporate structure, the hierarchy remains supreme. Not so much at Tesla. See, Elon believes that the best way of maximizing efficiency is if everything didn't have to be personally vetted by a chain of people before being approved. Radical, I know. So instead of a chain of command, employees are actually encouraged to reach out directly to superiors if there is an issue that needs their attention. In fact, Elon made it clear that any of the management resisting this move would soon find themselves out of a job. Talk about taking this stuff seriously. With such a lax managerial structure, how do you expect an organization of this scale to operate? I mean, as we all know, with a factory of this size, there are a lot of departments that need to be kept in the loop and everything has to be synced, so there's no confusion. A lot of corporate structure simply exists to facilitate this communication. Throw that out and you have a small problem in your hands. Well, that is unless you ask Elon himself. Speaking out on the issue of communication, Elon took a radical position saying, "A major source of issues is poor communication between departments. The way to solve this is to allow free flow of information between all levels. If in order to get something done between departments, an individual contributor has to talk to their manager, who talks to a director, who talks to a VP, who talks to another VP, who talks to a director, who talks to a manager, who talks to someone doing the actual work, then super dumb things will happen. It must be okay for people to talk directly and just make the right thing happen." At Tesla, instead of waiting for everything to be vetted and approved, employees simply let the responsible guy know what they expect of him. Any updates or queries are discussed frequently. And not only does this save time and effort, it also improves employee cohesion, leading to a better work atmosphere. Then this brings us to the final most important rule. And this is something that is enforced ruthlessly at Tesla. Never ever under any circumstances leak anything to the press. Elon is very particular about his achievements with Tesla, and he is intent on keeping the company's secret to success, well, a secret. The CEO has emphasized multiple times, saying, as an employee and a shareholder, each of us has a responsibility to safeguard all information and technology we use and generate every day. Musk has even gone on record straight up threatening employees with swift dismissal and retribution in case they were found leaking information to the press. Tesla will take action against those who improperly leak proprietary business information or violate the non-disclosure obligations to which we all agreed. This includes termination of employment, claims for damages, and even criminal charges. Given that Tesla is facing some serious competition, it makes sense that Elon would enforce this rule to the letter. And with this new Gigafactory poised to revolutionize manufacturing, things are looking up for the CEO of Tesla. See you next time. Peace.